So November 8th, in the evening, I got a call that my mom had had a bad fall. She lives here in Boise, but over the next few hours, it got worse and worse. And I was told she wasn't going to make it, so I got on a plane the next morning, the first plane I could get, to come out and say goodbye to her. And then a miracle that even the doctors admit is a miracle happened, that she started talking once they took the tube out. She was doing great, but over the next month it went up and down and up and down. And so I flew out thinking I was here for just a few days and stayed for 3 weeks. A friend loaned me her car, and one of the presets on the car was KTSY. I listened to Christian music back at home in Seattle area. And it ended up just being my rock, because it was, even when things were going well, we didn't know what was really going to stick. You know, was it going to stay good? Was it going to get worse again? It was just a real roller coaster, and you know, there's nothing quite like the songs that turn you back to God and what, you know, our focus is, and that He's there with us. That was just, it was my rock, and especially driving in early in the mornings, not knowing what that day was going to bring, to know that I had that music to listen to. So my mom is doing fantastic. The roller coaster continued for a few more months, and I moved out here in April, knowing that it'd be easier to support her here. And it's just great. She's like, you wouldn't even know she'd had this horrible fall. She'd had all this stuff happen medically, and she's spunky and comes over every Sunday for dinner and gets upset if we don't talk in the middle of the week. And KTSY has continued to be my strength, because it's been a rocky path since I moved out in April. And a friend of mine, I lost a friend in a pretty traumatic way about a month ago. And one of the moments that I just was one of those, you know, you're so thankful for the station. I was leaving, I was having a hard time, I was crying, driving home, and the sunset was just, the lights were kicking in, it was gorgeous, and that's when that song, Light Up the Sky, came on. It was just like, wow. God's got His reminders all around us that He's here with us, that we're not alone, and He's supporting us, and that you know, ongoing support like that makes such a difference. It would have been even harder, you know. I had friends and family supporting me, but it's nice to have those other reminders from God too. And the music is powerful. I'm thankful to my friend that she had that in her car. I am thankful to everyone that has had KTSY going. And when you think about it, you know, I didn't even live here. I didn't know what my resources would be for support, but because of the people here that have been supporting it all along, I had this as a source of strength, and just thankful for the people that have been giving all along to make that happen. And it definitely will be a part of what I'll be supporting moving forward, now that this is my home. So I can see you all.